Welcome to another Spectre review video. In this video, we will be discussing the infamous Roller Specter from the Steel Meridian Syndicate. The Roller Specter spawns as a life-stealing Leech Eximus and has similar AI to normal enemy rollers. The difference being is these Spectres don't appear to move as much and are not as aggressive as their non-Spectre counterparts, often staying in one spot getting shot at before moving. Its lifesteal ability is almost pointless, as the damage it deals is very small to begin with, and thus the health gain from attacking enemies is very low. In fact, the health loss it receives from charging enemies often is far more than the health it gains from attacking said enemies, even if it survives the trip to begin with. Rollers as enemies are notoriously weak, being killed from even the weakest weapons. And while their stun is annoying to players, it's shorter and less effective against enemies, causing only quick stun animations for most enemies, enough for them to retaliate as the roller moves away so it can turn for another strike, which often results in the roller being destroyed. The roller is so weak, in fact, that it's often not even worth using as a throwaway distraction for enemies, as most enemies, especially ones armed with puncture weapons, can easily destroy it, sometimes even within a few seconds. Since rollers cost the same amount of reputation as all other Syndicate Spectres, its worth does not match its cost or utility at all. There is one quirk that makes the roller useful, but it's due to a bug with Frost's Freeze Force augment, a bug that I might add, DE removed and added back in the game over 4 times already. As of making this video, this only works for hosts, but you can cast Freeze Force on allies, like the roller, and enemies who get within the splash damage range of the freeze will suffer a cold damage tick and proc every second. These can be stacked, so having a high duration and damage freeze force build can result in you being able to stack tens of cold procs a second for enemies within range of the roller, or any ally for that matter. This is probably one of the only ways rollers can be useful, as they will rush enemies more than other Spectres, so the cold procs will be frequent. But again, due to this being a bug, it may be disabled at any time, but I wouldn't be surprised if it came back again at a later date. With that out of the way, let's do a little rating. I give the Roller Specter a 2 out of 10 for survivability on its own, as it has little health and dies very easily, but I give it a 5 out of 10 for survivability if combined with the Freeze Force quirk, as this allows it to avoid some damage. I give it a 3 out of 10 for damage, as the damage is very poor if it even strikes the enemy, as often it will only stun them rather than damage them for whatever reason. I give it a 2 out of 10 for utility on its own, as its stuns are short and far too in between, but a 6 out of 10 if combined with the Freeze Force quirk due to all the cold procs that will occur. Overall, I give the Roller Specter a 3 out of 10. For its terrible survivability and bad damage, but a 4 out of 10 if combined with Freeze Force. So that is an overview of the Roller Specter. Tune in next time as we will review the Corrupted Lancer Specter. Thanks for watching.